T-minus 30 seconds. T-minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
You are watching a master at work.
Straighter, not roundhouse right hand. And that's what we've been talking about. The straight shot is the one where he gets leverage on it.
I don't want to kill
Pull
somebody
back
for
a little bit.
seconds.
Nah, I want a body on my record.
Now, I want to see you fight motherfuckers. I do. All right, I'm with you. I'm with you. As long as you're trying to fight the great, the best competition.
Welcome to the graveyard. Click the link if you dare to. Bury you alive, I'm prepared to. Welcome to the graveyard. You get your sources from clowns, so when you come around, we don't hear you. Welcome to the graveyard. Click the link if you dare to. Bury you alive, I'm prepared to. Welcome to the graveyard. You get your sources from clowns, so when you come around, we don't hear you. Yo, it's the best, fight the best. If you ain't with the moto, just click the link, bitch, and get buried like the rest. It ain't gonna work how you want it. These trolls already tried, too many come but don't leave. So if you hear, you gotta die. I'm spitting straight facts. These bitches crying cause they hate that. The LDBC's the top topic, bitch, hate that. We the ones that bring the truth to these fans. So while you hate, I'ma laugh and keep counting these bands. Welcome to the graveyard. Click the link, get prepared to. Bury you alive, I'm prepared to. Welcome to the graveyard. You get your sources from clowns, so when you come around, we don't hear you. Welcome to the graveyard. Click the link if you dare to. Bury you alive, I'm prepared to. Welcome to the graveyard. You get your sources from clowns, so when you come around, we don't hear you.
Welcome to the graveyard.
Shut me down and back on again. Oh, your silence, I'm going crazy, leaving me confused. I'm trying to get a hold of you. Oh, tell me, do you see me breaking? Why are my hands shaking? Will you let me go? Tell me yes or no. Oh, oh, will you let me go? Oh, oh, tell me yes or no. Oh, oh, will you let me go? Oh, oh, tell me yes or no. Losing time, losing hope, losing patience. Need to be updated. Turn me down, turn me up and back down again. Oh, your silence, I'm going crazy, leaving me confused. I'm trying to get a hold of you. Oh, tell me, do you see me breaking? Why are my hands shaking? Will you let me go? Tell me yes or no. Oh, oh, will you let me go? Oh, oh, tell me yes or no. Oh, oh,
Man, that shit hit different for me, dog. That shit hit different. Listen, y'all. My bad about yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has their moments where they're feeling a little up or a little down, and yesterday was a down one for me. But you know it is what it is. Who we got in the building? Queen Pink, salute to you, Queen. Mr. Make 'em Sick is in the building. What's up, Ant? D-Man in the building. Ketty Peeps. Andrew Gray. My brother Mark Wonderlick, Utah is in the building. Slim, what's up, Brody? My nigga Vince, Dub Zero. Father of the Quartet, they call me CC. Hey, Queen. My homie Lou. Ray Patterson. Jersey. My Knucker Ratchet in the building. Alfred, what's up, Brody? I Kamara, A Beezy, HMC in the building. Adrian Vent, my Knucker. Big Hunter on the hunt. 77 Tree. I see you, homie. Big Roderick in the building. My little bro, Stephen of the Mac. My homie, Marquis Ant in the building. Anwar Willis, Shogun Show Nuff is in the building. My homie Gertz, what up, Brody? My nigga Gadget, I see you. The Queen Tay-Tay, the God, Ra Holman is in the building. Edgar Chavez, my familia. My homie Yagua, what's up, King? I see you in the building. DP, Young World, my familia, I see you, Brody. My nigga Buck, Big Teach in the building. Kevin Dunbar, I see you, homie. Much love and respect to my homie Speaks, Mystery Machine, El Padrino, my OG Stone Alone in the building. Timothy Generette, my homie Calvin, Mark West in the building. LeVar, what's up, Brody? Mr. Shelton in the building. What's up, King? Big Jason, salute. My homie Macadocious, Isaac Green, Miami Snoopy, what up, Brody? Reggie Mulligan in the building. Johnny Q, Harrison Brooks, Ultimate TV, the King Shaquat, King Asia Math is in the building. What's up, Brody? Jay Grant in the building. Marcel, what it do? Mondo Monza, Musa, the God. Wes Nevels is in the building. Shaw Coleman. Bro, BFB feeling good seeing the family in the building, y'all. My homie Keith, what up, Brody? Frank from the land. King B, what up, Brody? Marvin G, salute. Flawless, Just Tree. Elevated Consciousness in the building. The Sweet Science, what it do? What up, Healer? Make sure I got everybody. My Knucker GD in the building. Make sure I ain't miss nobody, bro. I ain't want to miss nobody. My homie Rob Hill, I see you, bro. My Knucker. Ocado is in the building. What's up, bro? 7 Undon in the building, y'all. And make sure I ain't miss nobody. Todd Swindle, Capadonna. What's up, homie? My Knucker Sin. Noziah, what's up, bro? Big Sneed in the building. Make sure I ain't miss nobody. My homie Gullah in the building. What's up, King? DVB, salute. My nigga Bert, Lord Sweat Real, B-More in the building. Queen Josette, I see you. 504 in the building. B Murray, salute. My homie Raphael, what it do? Spurgood Marshall, what it do? Stay Dangerous in the building, y'all. Rich, what up, Rich? Tested Iron. I know that's my homie Seattle Rick. Salute to my brother over there on Facebook. Brian H, salute. Ketty Peeps. You make sure I ain't miss nobody. Township Records, what it do? Big Mall in the building. Make sure I ain't miss nobody. Fat Cat, Brandon House in the building. A Queen. I see you, my love. Joe the Beast. Hal Solo, what's up, King? The Red, I see my Knucker the Red. All right, man, let's get to this. I don't know why. I don't know why these are tough conversations, bro. But for some strange reasons, they are. See, BF was going to do a different live today. But I was over on my brother Champ side. Rico, what's up, bro? I was over on my brother Champ side page. Shout out to my nigga Champ side. I was over on Champ side page, and what he said, it inspired this one. Now, I had spoke about this before, but you know, you listen to people that you fuck with, you know what I'm saying, and they're inspiring. I don't have to sit here. PGH, what's up, bro? Bro, I don't got to sit here and act like I'm the originator of everything and everybody. And no, I'm not, bro. I'm the yard. That's what I do. The yard. You know what I'm saying? I'm inspired by several people, bro. I'm not the nigga that's got to sit here and I got to be the first one breaking news with everything and all that. And Don't worry about it, Rania. BF gonna talk about that. That's gonna be another day. Trust me, I got you. Listen, man, I'm Champ Side inspires me. 7-8 Sports TV inspires me. Black Fight Fan inspires me. Queen CC inspires me. Not that Queen CC, but the other CC. You know what I'm saying? Inspires me. There's several motherfuckers that I listen to that inspire me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not the nigga, my nigga Big Sean. What's up, bro? I'm not the homie that's gonna sit here and just tell everybody in this motherfucker it's just me. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm a killer. This is when I do what I do, you not fucking with me. But I get inspired, bro. And this is a conversation. Rick C, what's up, Brody? No, not you. They call me CC. Not you, my love. Not you. Not you. You already know. You already know BF love himself some CC. But there's a different CC. A different CC queen. That's all. Both of y'all queens to me. And I'm not saying you don't inspire me. Don't do that. I know we petty over here, but BF is being a little serious. I was being just a little serious. That's all. Just a little serious. Just a little bit. I wasn't hating on my beautiful queen Cece. But I really need to ask y'all. I need to ask y'all an honest to God question, bro. How come black people can't support black people? I know you are, my love. We petty. Here's the crazy thing, bro. Here's the crazy thing. When I say this, it's like people take offense to it. Like it's an offensive thing for black people to support black people. It's offensive, right? It's offensive. So it's not GD, what's up, Brody? That whole boy, what's up, bro? Young dog, I see you in the building. Like it's not offensive for a Mexican to support Mexicans. Lee Smith, salute. It's not offensive to me. I have no beef with that, bro. I have no beef with E. White, my family in the building, salute. With a Mexican person supporting a Mexican person. I have no beef. No beef whatsoever. I promise you I do. Rock on. And the crazy part about it is, it's ingrained in us. It's ingrained in and I saw there was a race of people going in on the tweet that Ryan Garcia tweeted and then deleted, and it was a racist tweet. I don't care if you bring Obama to the ring. It was that is a racist tweet. That is all right. So motherfuckers running around here acting like it's not a racist tweet. It was a racist tweet. Because if I sat here and said, I don't give a fuck if you bring Pancho Villa to the graveyard, nigga, I'm gonna fucking body you. Motherfuckers be like, dang, why it's gotta be Pancho Villa though? If I sat here and said, motherfucker, I don't give a fuck if you niggas bring Tom Brady to this motherfucker, that would be like, what does Tom Brady gotta do? What does Tom Brady gotta do to the graveyard? What does he gotta do? What does he gotta do? Why are you talking about Tom Brady? Why are you being racist? If I said, I don't give a fuck if you brought Osama bin Laden to the graveyard, nigga, I'm gonna body you. Oh, BF, you're being racist. You're being racist. Now, my brother Shamar to God, I need y'all to understand. Understand, right? When my brother Shamar said this, when my brother Shamar said that, right? BF felt the same way. I honest to God, bro. I honest to God felt the same way. I felt the same way. Lee Smith, what's up, bro? I felt the same way. Dead ass serious. I felt the same way. Like I don't give a. It didn't bother me. It didn't bother me at all. It took me listening to Champ Side to understand that I'm ingrained with it as well. I'm literally ingrained. Motherfuckers, y'all can sit here and act like what I'm saying some bullshit. You know it isn't. My brother Shamar, we gotta have thick skin. I got no problem with that. No problem with having thick skin. Now, why can't I say that about Mexicans? How come someone can't say, okay, Mexicans, you gotta have more thick skin? If I start speaking about Asian people, all right, Asians, like the shit with Charleston White, I don't even fuck with that goofy ass nigga. But what the nigga said when he was talking, what's up, Slick? When Charleston was like, man, fuck Asians. I don't give a fuck about Asians. And then what's his name? China Mac or whatever they got into or whatever and shit like that. There is literally Asian bills, bro. There's motherfuckers that make anti-Asian hate bills. Now, again, I got no beef with no one. I really don't. I match the energy given to me. But I understand. I'm so ingrained to like, it doesn't bother me. Like my brother Shamar said, my skin is so thick. Don't worry about it. Mike BF gonna get to it. My skin is so thick. It's so thick that it doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me. Man, Charleston White been shitting on rappers and black people forever, bro. They ain't canceled one show, but the motherfucker shitted on China on Asian people, and his show in New York is done. And y'all want me to believe whatever else. Cap, bro. Stop the cap, bro. Honestly. You can't talk about motherfucking Jewish people. You can't talk. Now I should be doing this. I should do a Patreon live stream and talk about this shit. But it bleeds over into what I'm about to do when it comes to this boxing shit. It bleeds over to it, bro. It bleeds over into what I'm about to get to. Literally bleeds over. You can't talk about Jewish nothing. Motherfuckers will get to canceling. Oh, you're doing this. Bro, yeah, I sit here, call people a bitch ass nigga. Every time these hoe ass niggas come in here, I call them a bitch ass nigga and nobody gives a fuck. But if I start calling motherfuckers dagos or wops or guineas, or if I start saying other slang derogatory terms, and all of a sudden, BFTB. Bro, motherfucking Twitter, you can write nigga on there, no problem. You can write nigga all over Instagram, no problem. I can't even write clown. If I write the word clown, I get flagged. But you can write nigga anywhere. Bro, we are over years and years and years. I'm talking 400 or 500 years. Trillions of dollars spent to make sure we are right where we are. Trillions of dollars to make sure that saying black excellence, shout out to my nigga Smoke, saying that black excellence, you feel some type of way about it. It feels like you're being racial to say black excellence. Big Joe Townsend in the building. My nigga Lee Smith, how the fuck you don't have a wrench? BF fixed that. Valdecris, salute to the God. It feels listen, man, y'all can sit here and try to act like it's not all you want. You could do that, bro. You could do that. If that's what you want to do. If you want to sit here and act like it's not a press. When you say black excellence, when you say shit like black people run boxing, when you say when I say black people run boxing, I say that factually. But has anybody realized that black people don't say black people run boxing? We say that in retaliation when motherfuckers say Mexicans run boxing. White people run boxing. Black people say it in retaliation. My big bro E. Ortiz is in the building. You guys do realize that. And it's trillions of dollars spent. Trillions of dollars spent. Not billions, it's trillions of dollars over 400 or 500 years. Trillions of dollars spent to make the mindset what it is. To make the mindset live what it is. There would be no such thing as Black Lives Matter if they literally mattered. Nobody would have to fucking say it. You wouldn't have to say it. I'm just keeping it a buck with you, bro. You wouldn't have to say it. They just would matter. Now, I understand they got some goofy ass fucking things going on in the organization and shit like that, but I'm not worried about all that. BF is looking at the root word, the root cause, the root determination of it all. You wouldn't have to say they mattered if they did. You wouldn't have to say that. You wouldn't. All right. Now I'm going to say something to you guys, and I truly believe this, bro. I truly believe this because, you know, I look at a lot of things. I study a lot of things. Well, I'll save that one piece for my Patreon. I'm going to speak on that. But, bro, like, Puerto Rican people are black people. Mexican people are black people. There are some Puerto Rican people that will pull themselves away from black people because the closer you are to white, then the more you can look down or away from other people. Some will do that. Not my big bro Kano or my big bro ERTs. I'm just keeping it a buck with y'all. There is a lot of Mexican people that will pull themselves away from black people and get closer to white people so that they can look down on whatever. That's not everybody. And I'm not sitting here saying that all white people are bad. I'm not saying that because I don't believe that. Because my brother Mark Wunderlich from Utah, the whitest of the white states, I love him to death. That's my family. That man's been riding with me forever. So it ain't all white people. It just is what it is. The ones that know who it is know who it is. The Mexican people that know what it is, they know who they are. The Puerto Rican people that do that, they know who they are. And I'm speaking to you guys. You guys. That's what I'm talking to. And it's a tough conversation to have because don't nobody want to have that fucking conversation. Motherfuckers just want to speak boxing and just keep it a buck. But while I just want to speak boxing, everybody else is speaking about everything else. I just want to speak boxing. That's all I want to do. But everybody else is speaking about everything else, bro. And if I speak boxing, they come at me with everything else. I'll speak boxing, they'll come at me with race. Every single time, without question. Without question. Without fail, without question. That statement that Ryan Garcia made was telling to me the truth. What's up, Brody? And it's one of those things, like I said, loyal to the game. Salute to the God is in the building. BF is blessed. Appreciate you for being in the building, King. Appreciate you. Now, again, BFTB I get inspired, bro. There's people that I listen to on a regular that inspire me. Champside inspires me. Like I can't do what he does. I'm not going to say he could do what I do either, but I'm just saying. Like I believe he's a one-of-one and I'm a one-of-one. But I'm pretty sure I say some things that inspire my brother Champ, and I'm telling y'all, he inspires me. I'm telling you this. Now, I speak on these things, but I don't go as deep as I should. Because I'm very passionate and knowledgeable about them. So I should go deeper. But I try to leave that shit alone, bro. Let me share my screen. Because I really want to speak on, I want to go a little bit deeper into some of this shit. Stop the bullshit. Stop that fucking bullshit with that. I can't stand when it does that stupid ass shit. All right. One more time. 3 times the charm. 3 times the charm. I want you guys to look at this screen. Look at this screen, y'all. Do you guys realize there's no American flag behind Gervonta Tank Davis? There is no American flag behind Gervonta Tank Davis. There's none. I know one too, big bro ERTs. I know one too. But this meme that I made is extremely important, bro. It's extremely important. There is no flag for black people. There is no flag. It is a black and white conversation. There is no flag for black people. There is none. We do not have a flag. We do not have a nationality to fall back on and say, I'm rocking with this. There is none. It does not exist. Does not exist. You can try to say different parts of Africa. They're different parts of Africa have different flags. It doesn't exist. Sadiq the God, salute. It doesn't. Yes, they're both American. Yes, they are. America, the melting pot. The melting pot of America. Until two Americans are fighting each other. And then when two Americans are fighting each other, all of a sudden one of them is an African American and the other one is a Mexican American. Now I'm going to speak about this fight in a different light, because everybody knows right now what I believe when it comes to the best fighting the best. All right. When it comes to the best fighting the best, BFTB believes this is an exhibition fight. That's what I believe. This is not the best fighting the best. The best fighting the best is Devin, Tank, Shakur, and Frank Martin. That is the best fighting the best. Ryan Garcia is an exhibition. All right. This is an exhibition. Gervonta Tank Davis is going to break this man's jaw. This is a complete exhibition. But I wanted to dive into it a little bit deeper. Now, I said something about this a while ago. All right. I said something about this a while ago. But when my nigga Champ said it again, great minds think alike. All right. My nigga Champ said it today. And I truly believe he did not hear me say it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to say it again. We are sitting in here talking about 10 fucking pounds for Ryan Garcia. 10 pounds for Ryan Garcia. 10 pounds. This man has fought his whole fucking career. His whole career at 135. There's a few fights, from 135 and down. He has 3 total fights outside of 135 and down. 3. He has 1 at 140, 2 at 140 and 1 at 138. Everything else is 135 and down. Everything. But yet he immediately comes out here with this weight drain excuse immediately. And the crazy part about it is, people with the same amount of melanin in their skin as me or more or a little bit less have an issue with that. There's an issue. All right. My knuckle twin. What up, twin? There's an issue with this. What's up, Zoe? I see you. They have an issue with him doing this. My nigga Ricky, salute to my homie. Oh man, he can't. Tank he's put a weight. He's trying to weight drain him. Why are you trying to weight drain him? Why are you trying to weight drain him? Why are you trying to weight drain him? They have an issue with this. But they have no issue with what Oscar De La Hoya did to Floyd Mayweather. I guarantee you, and I'll bet anything. If Ryan Garcia was the A side, I guarantee you we would not be having this conversation about weights when it comes to Gervonta Tank Davis. I guarantee you this. And I can prove it. I can prove that. I can absolutely prove it. Now, when Gervonta Tank Davis and Devin Haney were going to fight, and Devin said, I'll fight you at 140. I'll fight you at 135. I don't remember the uproar about the weight classes. I remember people that rock with Tank heavy. I'm talking about Tank dick riders, not Tank diehards, Tank dick riders. I remember Tank dick riders saying, "Oh man, he does this. You dictate terms. You gotta." I remember this. I remember him saying this to me. I don't remember people being up in arms about it. I don't remember. They were telling me straight up, no, well, Tank's the A side, Tank dictate terms, and Tank and I agree, Tank is the A side. When it's 2 black fighters, no beef, no qualms, no issues. But when it's not 2 black fighters, now all of a sudden there's an issue. When it's not two black fighters, now he's weight training. When it's not two black fighters, now it's a conversation. It's a conversation about this, right? It's a conversation. Me wearing a black influence shirt, shout out to my Nuck and Smoke with TV. Me wearing this shirt will be looked at as race baiting, racial in some type of way. It will be looked at that. Oh, this is, oh man, BFTB. When people talk about the LDBC, they call us racist all the time. They're racist. But if I was Mexican and I was wearing a Mexican flag shirt or a Mexican hat, nobody would say a word. They wouldn't bat an eye. I am half Puerto Rican, but if I wore a fucking Puerto Rican shirt and Puerto Rican hat, if I wore all that shit, they'd be looking at me like, man, what the fuck this nigga doing? If I started speaking Spanish and wore that, nobody would bat an eye. But if I wore a whatever them fucking baby dashiki, whatever the fuck Jewish people wear, whatever that is, that little tiny cap on their head and, had a fucking weird ass point, nobody would say a word. Nobody would care, bro. It wouldn't bother anybody. Seeing them niggas wearing all black with white shirts and big ass shoes and them little tiny motherfucking, them little baby pizza hats, whatever the fuck them shits is called, nobody would say a word, bro. Nobody would care. They would just be like, okay, that's just him. No biggie. L'chaim. No biggie. Nobody would care. But I wear a black influence shirt. I wear I wear some shit like that. The next thing you know, it's a whole different fucking story. Can't talk about Asian people, but Asian people could call me a nigga in a heartbeat. But if I talk about an Asian person, now it's, cancel culture. You got to stop him because he's talking about, listen, bro, if both of these motherfuckers on my screen are American, if they're both American, then why are we worried about the Mexican flag at all? They're not fighting in Mexico. There should be one flag behind them, the American flag, but it's not. You have a whole bunch of motherfuckers all over the place talk about, you're going to have to get, what they say, y'all going to have to get the crackheads and drug dealers in Baltimore to pay for Tank Davis after Ryan Garcia beats him. Like, you're going to have to get the crackheads and drug dealers in Baltimore to console Tank Davis after Ryan beats him. Wow. You're going to have to get the crackheads and drug dealers to console Tank Davis. That's what they said, bro. I'm sitting here like, bro, do you realize if I just jumped on one of them fucking things and said to somebody, listen, you're going to have to get the taco sellers and the guacamole pickers. You're going to have to get them strawberry pickers and cherry pickers, man. Them strawberry pickers and guacamole steppers. Those guac squishers and strawberry pickers, you're going to need all of them. You're going to need all of them, man, you're going to need all those after Tank knocks Ryan the fuck out. You're going to need all them guac squishers, strawberry pickers. You're going to need them. I'm sitting here like, wow, bro. And I literally had to, I had to pause. Listen, bro, let me explain something to everybody. This right here, I need you guys to hear me and hear me clearly, bro, because people will use this shit and they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. All right? Black people cannot be racist. You cannot be racist, bro. All right? I don't give a fuck how much we are at the bottom of the barrel. Regardless of what anybody thinks black, I don't give a fuck how much money you think you got. Black people are at the bottom of the barrel. You cannot be racist. You cannot. It's an impossibility. It's an impossibility. You cannot be racist. The best thing you can do is protect people that look like you. Speak for people that have the same amount of melanin or close to it. You cannot be racist. It's an impossibility. It's impossible. And motherfuckers do this shit. They do this shit all the fucking time. Oh, man. Oh, what are you going to be? You going to be racist? Huh? Is that what we're gonna do? You guys are gonna be I see the fucking pussy ass YouTubers all over the place talking about, oh man, see, that's the reason why I don't rock those LDBC guys, because they're racist. Pussy, explain it. You can't explain it. It's like these goofy ass politicians running around here talking about, oh man, you guys can't be woke. You're woke. You guys can't be woke. I'm sitting here like, woke? Hold on a second. Hold up, y'all. Anyways, let me get back to this. Motherfuckers running around here talking about woke, woke, woke. I was gonna. I was going to speak on this, but I'm going to save that woke piece. I'm going to save that for my Patreon because I'm definitely going to speak on that. Well, actually, I've already spoken on it, but I'm going to put it on my Patreon because I want to do my absolute best to keep my page as boxing as I possibly can keep it and separate the two. You know what I'm saying? Separate the two. But it's the stupidest shit in the world, bro. When I drop that, I'll post it. I'll post it when I drop that, so y'all can peep that on Patreon. It's the stupidest shit in the world. I'm just gonna say this, and I'm gonna keep it pushing, bro. And I'm gonna get back to this. If you're anti-woke, then you are condoning sleeping. You're okay with keeping your fucking eyes closed and letting someone tell you what your lying eyes shouldn't see. You're literally against woke. And don't get it fucked up. Again, I'm not going to go too deep into it. Because I'm gonna go in on my Patreon. Motherfuckers take that woke shit and on the Democrat side, they'll push it as far as they possibly fucking can. Got fucking drag queens and these niggas doing drag in schools and stupid ass shit. That is not woke. That's faggotry. It ain't woke. That is, you are slaughtering babies' minds. That is not woke. You are not woke. It's not woke to have fucking grown niggas wearing thongs in a fucking school dancing in high heels to children. That ain't woke. You goofy, stupid bat. That's not woke, bro. It's not. And if you go to the far other side on the right where Trump and DeSantis and all these other weird ass niggas is at, bro, I'm sitting here like, you can't be fucking serious, bro. It's literally a talking point to these motherfuckers. That's all it is. It's a talking point. Anti-woke is a fucking talking point. Nothing more, nothing less. Nothing more, nothing less. That's what they on the right, the far right. It's a talking point to against the far. Bro, how about you just understand what being woke is? Being woke, which is why when you ask anybody about a fucking explain it to me, they have no definition for you. And I don't want to go too deep because I'm going to put it on my Patreon, but I'm going to keep it simple. Being woke is knowing your surroundings, understanding your surroundings, adjusting with the times. All right? Back in the fucking 80s and 90s, motherfuckers, man, or the early 2000s, man, you motherfucking raging, flaming homosexuals and shit. You motherfuckers, bro, y'all did y'all thing, but y'all wasn't out in the streets the way you motherfuckers is out in the street. Now we got to be fucking accepting of your, man, get the fuck out of my face. Nigga, if you want to suck dicks, go suck dicks in your own peace and quiet. You don't fucking run up on the guy telling me I gotta like you sucking a nigga's dick, man. Get the fuck out of my face. Oh, you're going against me. You're not woke. We need to cancel you. I can suck dick right here in your face if I want to. And you gotta like it. Nigga, fuck you. Man, you better get the fuck out of my face. Take your fucking goofy, gay, silly ass the fuck somewhere else and suck a dick in peace and quiet. Get the fuck out of my face. And then the other niggas, the other side, they just take that shit and just run with that. They just take that and run with that. Let me just grab this right here because I know that they're saying that being woke, we push that in the public. Being woke is sucking dick in front of a nigga or in school and drag queens and shit. So what we'll do is we'll say we're anti-woke and we'll just use that as a talk. It's not, bro. It's not. It's just sitting here like, bro, listen, man. I know that there is police officers that is beating the brakes out of black people, beating the dumb shit out of them. I know this. I know there's police officers that are targeting black people. I know this. They're targeting black and brown. I know this. That's woke. I know this. I know that's happening. What's up, Unc? There's nothing wrong with being woke, understanding that this is happening. Now, let me equate this to boxing. Being woke in boxing is realizing that the Mexican-American population, not all of them, the Mexican-American population is going to press on Ryan Garcia and say Ryan Garcia is the man and blah, blah, blah. There he is. BFTB's inspiration for today. My brother, Champ, in the building. Salute to my brother, Champ. Much love and respect to my brother, Champ side. I need everybody to press one. Just one time for the God, Champ side, bro. I need everybody to press one. I need everybody to give me just press one, just one time. That's all, bro. Press one just once. Let my brother Champ side know that not only you fuck with the Graveyard, that you also fuck with the baddest brand in the lane. Salute to my nigga Champ. Much love and respect to my brother Champ side. Because just like I said earlier, bro, like, this conversation, man, I spoke about it before, but my brother Champ inspired me to go a little bit deeper, bro. Because it's a tough conversation that motherfuckers don't want to have, bro. Well, nobody wants to talk about this shit, because then everything motherfuckers are talking about, oh, man, it's race. It's race, man. It's race. You race baiting. Oh, you race baiting, right? Well, what the fuck do you think everybody else is doing? What do you think everybody else is doing? Who's behind your Vontae Tank Davis? If the large majority, the Mexican American population, or just the Mexican in general, is behind Ryan Garcia, well, who the fuck is behind Tank? That's why there is no flag behind Tank. Who's behind him? Somebody explain this to me. Who is behind Tank? What nationality is behind him? What nationality? American is not a nationality. My beautiful coach Amber is in the building. Salute to my beautiful coach. I see you, Queen. My beautiful coach Amber. Salute to my beautiful queen. I'm gonna keep this one to myself. I'm gonna hold on to this one. Salute to my beautiful queen coach. BFTB loves himself his beautiful queen coach Amber. The God Ra Holman salute. He say for racial undertones, 444 indeed. My homie Greg salute. He say for a real conversation. Much love and respect to my brother. My homie E White always show me respect. Salute to you, Brody. My family Paul Keurig. Salute to you, Brody. He say for impeccable receipts. I'm on the job, King. My brother Incel. Appreciate you, Incel. And my brother Just, much love and respect to you. My brother Justin calls me BFTB Haney. Because I duck no smoke, bro. I duck no smoke. Now, let me get back to this. Let me get to this. This is a conversation that people don't like to have, bro. They don't like to have it at all. They don't. There is deeper conversations that you can go into this that I can see, bro. I'm not on Champ's level when Champ gets to speaking on these, but I'm smart enough to understand the direction. You understand what I'm saying? Like, there is people like my brother Champ that can go in on this conversation and intellectually break it down in all capacities, like I do with boxing. You know what I'm saying? But I know the direction. If you have no idea where the fuck you're going, then you're sitting here just spinning around in circles. That's all. You're just spinning in circles. You have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. So someone can say anything to your ear, behind your back, whatever. You don't know where you're going. But if you have a general consensus, a general thought process of where the fuck you're going, bro, then it's easy to be led down the right direction. It's very easy. Very easy. A lot of motherfuckers are sheep with this type of shit, bro. You'll just, hey, someone can pull you here, pull you here, pull you here, pull you here. Bro, if you know where if you got a general idea, if you can sit here and listen to the word woke and read the definition, it's basically not sleeping. I'm awoke, I'm not sleeping. Well, okay, well, if someone says to you some shit that says anything remotely close to sleeping, I want you to sleep, well, then you know they're against you. If they're talking about, oh, well, you're woke by, going into the classroom and teaching little boys how to suck dick, that's not woke, bro. That's faggotry. It's not woke. That is not woke. Now, if you want to be what you want to be, do that. Rock on. I don't stop nobody, bro. I don't hinder gays. I don't hinder none of that. Rock on, bro. Do your thing. Live your life. I got no beef with nobody. I swear I don't. No beef. No beef with nobody. Do your thing. But do not try to force that on someone else. That forcing your likes and desires on someone else is being sleep. Sleep. You are not giving a person with a sound and woke mind the opportunity to choose if they want to do what you're doing. You're not giving them an opportunity. You're not. You're just dragging them along. They have their eyes are closed. They don't know what road. Again, opposite of woke. I don't want to go too deep. Damn, fuck with my Patreon. But opposite of woke, eyes are closed. You have no idea where you're going. Someone is leading you. You don't know what the fuck you're doing. Then the next thing you know, there's fucking all kind of goofy ass, disgusting shit or weird ass shit or oddball goofy shit all up around you. And you think this shit is normal. So then you normalize it. You think it's normal, so you normalize it. They're not giving you an opportunity to go the direction you want to go. If you open your motherfucking eyes and you're looking around and they say, well, look, you can go this route or you can go that route. And they give you an opportunity to go wherever you want to go. And you choose that, so be it. I'm not knocking you. I'm not knocking nobody. Live your life. It's yours. Do whatever you want to do. I'm not knocking anybody. I told y'all my motherfucking older brother is gay. My older brother is gay. I don't fuck with that nigga like that, but not because he's gay, but some other shit. Nigga's he just a piece of shit human being. You know what I'm saying? But that nigga raging gay. I told you he jumped off the porch in a fucking pink thong and beat the brakes off of a nigga. Now it's some crazy shit to watch a motherfucker get beat up, but it's even worse to watch a motherfucker get beat up in thongs. So I'm not going at the gay people, bro. I'm not, bro. I'm not at all, bro. I fuck with. There's some people that are gay that I fuck with heavy, and they keep it to themselves, and I do what I do, and that we have that respect amongst each other, and it's all love. But I'm telling you right now, bro. Watch it. You see a motherfucker get beat up by a grown dark-skinned nigga, because my older brother is pitch black. Yeah, dark-skinned nigga. He's shorter than me, pitch black. Nigga jumped off the porch and beat the brakes off a motherfucker in a pink thong. Dead ass serious. Beat the brakes off him right in front of me in a pink thong. I'm sitting here like, yo. So I don't need nobody to start talking about going at gay people like that. No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. Do not go at gay people. Gay people are entitled to do what they want to do. Don't go at gay people. Just like you as a straight or heterosexual are entitled to do what you want to do. They shouldn't be forcing their shit on you, and you should be forcing your shit on them. Everybody should just be doing what the fuck they want to do. That's just that simple. Now, but trying to get it back to this. Trying to get it back to boxing. Boxing, bro. To boxing. It's the same type of concept. It's the same type of concept, bro. The same type. We sit here and we have no beef when it comes to Mexican supporting Mexican. We have no beef when it comes to white people supporting white people. We have no beef when it comes to none of this shit. But let a black person support a black person. We're racist. And we can't be racist. But we're racist. We are racist because we support black people. We literally are doing exactly what they're doing, and they're justified, and we're racist. We're doing the exact same thing. Motherfuckers like Tank because Tank black. There's motherfuckers out there that like Tank because he's black. I got no beef. No beef. Just like there's motherfuckers out there that like Ryan Garcia because Ryan Garcia is Mexican. No beef. No beef whatsoever. No beef. No beef. But motherfuckers sit here and I'm on topic, but I'm going to go a little deeper, bro. I'm on topic, but I'm going to go a little deeper because I need people to understand something. The oldest human ever found on the earth is a black woman. That is the oldest person, the remains that have ever been found ever is a black woman. Now, I'm not going to go too deep. I'm trying to not go too deep. I promise I want to. The road is pulling me there, but I'm trying to steer it to boxing, but the road is pulling me there. The oldest person ever found on earth, the oldest person ever is a black woman. It's the oldest person. Just we're going to do something called woke. Just open your eyes. We're not going on some goofy shit to the left or not going on some goofy shit to the right. We're just open your eyes. Just look at the God, man. Just hear me. Just hear me. Just hear me. You can pull every color out of what is behind Gervonta Tank Davis. Every color. If you take every color in the rainbow in the spectrum, every color on earth, and blend them together, you will get the color that is behind Gervonta Tank Davis. Every color. You can only get white from white. There are specific colors that are called prime colors. All right, like prime numbers. I'm trying to keep it a buck. I'm just keeping it a buck with y'all. You can pull red out of black if you keep tainting it. You can pull red out. You can get some red hues. If you keep tainting it in some type of way, you can pull green out of black. You can get it out of there. You can get it out of there. If you take everything from black, everything, you must take everything from black, you get white. Maybe that went over y'all head. I think that might have went over y'all head, bro. I think that might have went over y'all head. I think it might have went over y'all head. Let me do this one more time. Let me do it one more time. If you take every color that ever existed anywhere and mesh them together and blend it up and do as much you can, stir it up, it will be black. Black. That's what it will be. Black. You can taint black. You can taint it. If you taint it enough, you'll get red. If you taint it enough, you'll get yellow. If you taint it enough, you'll get green. If you taint it enough, you'll get blue. If you remove everything from it, everything, take everything from black, and you'll get white. Everything. Take everything. Now, you can do that in real life, too. You can do that in real life. Again, I don't want to. This is what I don't want to go deep on because I want to put it on my Patreon. But what I'm saying is not a lie. It is not a lie. It is a scientifically proven fact. It is not a lie. All I did was take the colors and change it to people. You take everything from a black. Take everything from black. Everything. Take everything. Take the culture. Take the music. take all their inventions, take everything. Take if you take everything, then there you go. I'm not being racist. I'm just keeping it a buck. I'm just keeping it a buck, bro. King Beef. Everything. Take everything. That I don't want to go down this, but listen, bro, I can't be more clear with what I'm saying. If you take everything from black, everything, then you'll get white. They're telling you that Jesus was white, but he was from the African area. How many white people were in Africa? How many white people were in Africa? How many? How many? If you listen, man, I'm just listen. The books are gonna tell you what the books tell you because the books were written by people that want to be in control. Let me say that one more time. People believe they're smart because the books tell them something that they can memorize, that they can look at, and I can do my research in the book that was written by people that want to stay in charge. The books. The books. Written by people that want to stay in charge. They want to stay in a position of power. So then they put in your mind what they want to put in your mind through a book that you read, you understand, you digest, and you now believe you're smarter than somebody else. Well, I will ask you guys to open your motherfucking eyes. Open your eyes. Every color, it's very simple. Every fucking color, every single one, meshed together equals black. If you start pulling, if you start tainting black, if you start tainting it, if you start tainting black, start tainting it, taint it, you'll start to get different colors. That's what you'll start to get. How old is the oldest Asian? How old is the oldest white person? How old is the oldest Mexican? How old is the oldest Puerto Rican? How old is the oldest motherfucking Venezuelan, Brazilian? How old is the oldest? Because none of them are older than the oldest person on earth that was ever existed. So if logic, fucking common sense and logic, open your motherfucking eyes, be woke on the situation. If common sense and logic dictates to you, if the facts say that every color came from black, every color, there is no color in the rainbow, in the spectrum that ever existed that didn't come from black, no color. If that's common sense, that is a factual thing that we know. The oldest person that was ever existed on earth was a black person. Then everything came from a black person. Everything. And then when a black person was tainted with something else, when a black person was tainted, you got Mexican, you got Mayans. When a black person was tainted, you got Asians. When a black person was tainted, you got this and that. And when everything was taken from a black person, you got white people. Now, I challenge you guys to refute what I just said. I challenge anybody. I challenge any fucking historian, any fucking doctorate, anybody. I challenge you to refute that. That is being woke. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with what I just said. And it's not racial. It's just factual. It's just factual. If you take black coffee and you put enough taint in it, it'll change a different color. That's a fact, bro. That's not a debate. That's a fact. It's not Puerto Rican people, Mexican people. You are just less tainted than others. You are black people. You're just less tainted. That's all. This is not a racial thing. I'm not knocking nobody. I'm not, bro. I'm not knocking anybody. But I challenge anybody to refute common sense. If you can tell me if you could tell me if you take every color that ever existed and blend them together, if you can take every color, every single color, if you could take it and you get black, then how the fuck do you tell me that any other race, not even race, any other person of a different melanin existed before black people? How can you do that? I challenge anybody to explain to me how you can do that. It's an impossibility. But if I talk about that, I'm being racist. You're racist. My nuck is sin in the Cash App. Salute to you, kid. Appreciate my nuck is sin, man. Much love and respect to you. Say show of love, bro. My brother E. White, bro. Heavy. Appreciate you, King. Much love and respect. He said classes in session. Teaching, my brother, indeed. Felix Nunez, my brother, salute to you, King. Now, again, I don't want nobody. I'm not being racist. I'm not. That is a term that people use to keep your eyes closed. That is a term that people use to keep your eyes closed. Yeah, calling you a racist because they don't want to have a tough conversation on what the fuck it actually is. So they'll call you a racist. So that you can get in your mind or thought up about this and literally go somewhere else. So now whatever topic that you were on, whatever thought process that you had, you have now changed it because it was tainted because they called you a racist. It just is what it is. It just is what it is. It's not it's not a fucking, this is common sense, bro. Literally common sense. Literally. If you take myself, BF, right? And BFTB reproduces with someone who is darker or lighter than me, then the chances are, if I reproduce with someone lighter than me, the chances are that high chances, a higher probability, you know what I'm saying? Not a definitive thing, but a higher probability that our seed will be lighter than me, potentially darker than my woman, but lighter than me, somewhere in the middle. And if I was to have a baby with a woman who is darker than me, then the logics would say that my baby would be darker than me, lighter than my woman. That is the what they call those the percentages. Those are your percentages. It's not a definitive. It's not a guarantee, because we have genes in us from up. You know what I'm saying? That they may pop in. Boom. Now you have an albino, all white skin, blue eyes, both parents midnight black. One-offs. They call them one-offs for a reason. Call them that for a reason. Call them that for a reason. Bro, damn it, BF is going off of this one, but fuck it. You guys do realize that the fucking Mayans, people that they say, oh, the Mayan calculator and all this other stuff, you guys realize that when the Spanish came there, the Mayans told them that they were already trading with Africans? Black people, the dark people. They called the dark people gods. That's why their noses were so big, lips were so big. Those big ass statues that they got on Easter Island and all this shit. You guys understand that? They called them gods. they called the African people that it's not even Africa. It was called Ethiopia. That wasn't even called Africa. That shit was named after a Roman general. Whatever. They called black people gods. They made statue of us because we went over and we taught them agriculture. We taught them all this shit, bro. All of this. We taught them showering and deodorant. These are facts. These are fucking facts. This is not a debate. These are facts. It's written in their books, bro. It's written in their books. Their book. Their translated shit. Their translated shit. They said that. These black people came over. Motherfuckers tried to change the name to try to make it like it was aliens. No, it was niggas. Niggas told you how to fucking shower, bro. Niggas told you niggas how to shave. Niggas showed y'all motherfuckers how to fish and agriculture. Niggas showed y'all that shit. Fuck is you dudes talking about? But yet here we are. Yet here we are. Here we are. Here we are. In the sport that I love, this sport that made me so passionate through Thomas the Hitman Hearns, the very first boxing match I ever watched, him and Sugar Ray Leonard. Very first boxing match I ever watched and got BFTB hooked. And I've been here ever since. I've been here ever since. And I'm just like, I sit here and I'm like, I can't show love to who started it all without being called a racist. I can't show love to where all of this came from without being called a racist. I can't do this. I can't sit here and say I rock with Gervonta Tank Davis for whatever reason I want without someone saying you're a racist. Oh, if Ryan Garcia was black, then you would say that you're only rocking with Tank Davis because he's black. But the crazy part is, us as black people, we don't come out the woodwork, bro. It's always in retaliation. It's all in retaliation in whatever factor you want to be, whatever factor. We always come out and say things in retaliation. Us talking about Canelo Alvarez not fighting Mexicans or Canelo Alvarez not doing this is in retaliation to you guys saying something to us. It's never us initiating. Never. It never happened. You can't find one. It's never happened. It's always in retaliation. Always. Even when we're making a video. We're going to talk about Canelo Alvarez. We're making a video. Well, it don't pop out of no fucking where. It came from retaliation. Something happened that Canelo Alvarez did and was allowed to get away with that a nigga wouldn't. So then we make a video about it. Bro, Canelo Alvarez is fighting the Knight Rider right now and nobody gives a fuck. No one cares. The only thing that we'll say about him fighting Knight Rider is, bro, what the fuck? Why you didn't fight the niggas? And I say that respectfully when I put David Benavidez in that picture, because I truly believe this, bro. Common sense would tell you that I'm right. If your eyes open up, if you can stick with the facts. Fact number one, every color comes from black. Every color. If you can stick with that fact, then everything else falls into line. Queen Keisha, I see you in the building, my love. Georgia Peach, the queen, I see you, my love. What's up, Pop? My brother Hardwin, salute. Boxing Climax, appreciate you, King. Much love and respect in that Cash App. He said the original Americans are black too. BFO, trust me, I'll get to it, bro. God damn. Thank you, Queen. I appreciate you, Queen Latasha. Damn. Definitely appreciate you, my queen. I definitely appreciate you. This is a tough conversation. All right. This is a very, very hard conversation. And the reason why this is a hard conversation is because we have been groomed, beaten, dragged, entrenched, ingrained to feel the way we feel. Bro, do you realize that black people are a natural, peaceful people? It's a natural, peaceful people. Damn it, I don't want to go. Damn it. This is why I don't want to go down this road, bro. But I have to touch on it a little bit. Do you guys realize in order for us to be slaved, we would have had to been the most peaceful people on earth? Let me say that one more time because I think that went over your head, bro. I think it went over your head. In order for black people, the most physically dominant people on the planet, the most athletically gifted people on the planet, you know what I'm saying? In order for us to be enslaved, it must have been up here. It's the only way. Because we're too physically dominant for someone to just debo us. You ain't just deboing us, nigga. What the fuck is wrong with you? I know y'all don't want to hear this, but I really need you to listen to what I'm saying to you. I really need you to listen to what I'm saying to you. Black people are just naturally recessive in that thought process because we look at it as shit. There's good in everybody. It's good. It's good. So then it was like, okay, well, shit, if it's so good, walk on this boat right here. Walk on this boat. Walk on this boat. Let me talk to you for a little bit. Nah, get you and some of your friends to walk on this boat too. Let me talk to you for a little bit. And then when you put fear in someone, that's like a fucking elephant being scared of mice. Let me say it again. That's an elephant being scared of mice. Somewhere in the elephant's history, someone put that in their mind because an elephant could just stomp a mouse the fuck out. No problem. Just stomp them out. Somewhere back in the mice's mind, in the elephant's mind somewhere, being fearful of mice was put in there. So because it was put in there, now you have it now. Some of y'all not gonna like to hear this, but I'm gonna say it anyway. That's the reason why you can walk by a black man and you see a black man, y'all don't say peace to you, King. Salute, God. No, you look at this motherfucker like, I'll knock this nigga the fuck out, dog. I mean, what you looking at, though? I'm saying, what's up, though? Nah, because you was looking at me. Then nigga says, well, how the fuck would you know I was looking at you if you wasn't looking at me? Man, fuck all the talking, pussy. What you want to do? But let that same walk by with the white man. How you doing, sir? Good day to you, sir. And then you just keep it pushing. Or you won't say anything. Look away. But walk by a black man. Look at a black man. Y'all got to have eye contact. And there's a feeling in your gut that if you look away, you're now a bitch. I'm a bitch. That's why when BFTB looks at a black man, I'll say, peace, King. It's something that I force myself to do. Peace. Peace. Because I know better. I just know I know better. It's not easy, man. It's not easy. It really is really not easy, bro. It's not an easy thing, even for me. It's not an easy thing, but it's ingrained. It's now here in boxing. It's always been there in boxing, always. For Paulie Malignaggi to come out of his mouth and say, there's no racism in boxing, and then in the next breath say, Eastern Europeans dominate in boxing. For Paulie Malignaggi to say there's no racism in boxing, but then say Eastern Europeans are dominating boxing, for him to say that, literally put it in there. He took it out and put it in there himself. He took it out and put it in himself. My homie Reef, what's up, Reef? But people don't look at the fact that he took it out or that he put it in. Pause. But they look at it one way or the other. It's one or the other. Oh, see, he just proved that there's no racism in boxing. He just proved it. And then they'll stop right there, and then they'll say, well, listen, man, Eastern Europeans are dominating boxing. Look at Tyson Fury. Look at Usyk. Look at Lomachenko. But I want you guys to understand something. In order for them to say, look at Usyk, look at Fury, look at Lomachenko, in order for them to say that, in order for them to say that the tides have changed, it's no longer that, it's now this. In order for them to say that, when did they acknowledge that black people dominate the sport of boxing? Bro, if they would have acknowledged it, then it would have came across better. I don't remember Paulie Malignaggi coming out telling the world, man, black people dominate boxing. But he has no problem coming out saying that Eastern Europeans dominate boxing. He has no problem. He has no problem coming out. Matter of fact, a whole bunch of people, thousands, millions, have no problem coming out letting you know that the Eastern Europeans are dominating boxing. But the same people never came out and told you that black people were dominating. Pause. Eastern Europeans dominate boxing. Says who? Where'd y'all get that information from? Because Tyson Fury beat a quote-unquote bum, a man who never fought anybody, the worst champion in heavyweight history? So because Tyson Fury beat a quote-unquote bum, a guy who never fought anybody, that makes him the best? I'm baffled. Totally baffled. Because Usyk ducked the same person. Usyk ducked the exact same person and decided to fight a more tainted version in Anthony Joshua. Now he's the great. He's dominating. So people sit here and they tell me over and over again, and I've been seeing it, oh man, hold on one second, let me do something right quick. Oh, man, Tank, I can't believe Tank doing this to Ryan, man. I can't believe Tank doing this to Ryan. I can't believe this shit's crazy, man. Tank out here doing this to Ryan Garcia. I can't believe this. Tank doing this to Ryan Garcia. But had no problem with Canelo Alvarez doing it to Danny Jacobs. No problem. No problem with Golovkin wanting to do it to Andre Ward. Shitted on Ward, calling Andre Ward a duck, a coward, a fraud. He don't want no smoke with Golovkin when Golovkin was trying to do the exact same thing to Andre Ward. As a matter of fact, it was worse. But I don't remember the droves of people so upset, so sad that Golovkin even had the audacity to try to weight drain Andre Ward. Tried to weight drain him. Man who fights at 168 his whole fucking career. A man that you told the world, you told everybody, anybody that would listen to your bum ass voice. Jake Reddy, what's up, King? Everybody that would listen to this bum ass nigga Golovkin's voice, anybody that would listen to him, he told the world that he will knock out everybody from 154 through 168. It's not that he'll beat him, he'll stop him. Until two niggas questioned him. The 154-pound nigga, Edison Laura said, what's popping? The 168-pound nigga, which, sort of got the tainted one, but he still is, said, what's popping? Then all of a sudden, nothing. All of a sudden, nothing. Oh, man, who is Andre Ward? Man, Andre Ward needs to move down. Well, who the fuck is Ryan Garcia? Who is he? Who is Ryan Garcia? Because y'all told me Who is Andre Ward? Andre Ward hasn't done anything. It don't matter if he was he's the man at 168. He's not fighting. Well, listen, bro, you said you wanted to fight, so you will go down to Golovkin. You'll fight Golovkin at 164. You'll fight him in a catch weight of 164. That's what you'll do. That's what you'll do. Who do you think you are? You didn't beat nobody. Don't matter who you are. Those guys at 168 ain't shit. No, those guys at 68 ain't nobody. Ain't nothing. This is Golovkin, the Kazakh killer. All the knockouts he's got. The most exciting fighter. Andre Ward's boring. Boring is what they call him. He's boring. Ward is boring. But here we are. Here we are. Motherfuckers is up in arms over 10 pounds. But it took Tyson Fury 60 fucking pounds. It's out of Tyson Fury's own fucking mouth. His own mouth. When they asked Tyson Fury, when Fury was on the phone with his punk ass daddy, he said, I was just too big for him. He didn't mention his fucking skills. He said I was just too big for him. He was too small. I was just too... He is literally calling Usyk at cruiserweight. The man said he was too big for Deontay Wilder. He didn't mention his skills. Not one time. When he told his dad, he said he was just too big for him. Yet you niggas are in here telling me Ryan Garcia. It's got to be fair. It's got to be even. It's got to... They got to... Why Tank got to do him like that? I wish on my soul that Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury fought only 10 pounds apart. Man, Wilder would have launched his fucking head into the rafters. He wasn't getting up. Anytime, any one of the 4 times that Deontay dropped this nigga, he was not getting up. If he was only 10 pounds away. 6'9", 218 or 219, because Wilder was 209 in the first fight. Yeah, he was 209 pounds. This nigga was damn near 270. So 6'9", 219. He dies in the ring. He doesn't make it. He don't make it. 6'9", 219. He's finished. This man told the world, I was just too big for him. I was just too big for Deontay. And I was next to Champ, bro. Hugged Champ and everything, gave Champ real love, bro. He's not big. He's not a big guy. I promise you. Bro, I'm bigger than him. Dead ass serious. Now, I'm not talking about like taller. He's taller than me, but I'm bigger. I'm bigger than Champ. Like I'm buff. I'm more buff. I'm bigger than Champ. I promise you. I promise you, bro. I promise you. Bro, Champ gave BF real love. Like, not one of them shake hands and then, no, we gave an actual, like, a brother hug, bro. BF put both arms around Champ, showed pure love, and he showed it back. He's not a big guy. Not a big guy. He is not a big guy. I promise you he's not big. I promise you on every, he's not a big guy at all. At all. The man got me by a few inches. That's it. Got me by a few inches. That's it. Andrew 100, don't worry about that. I let people think I'm 5'2", 115 pounds until they see me. And then they say nothing. And I know who the fuck they are because they've seen me at fights and they went out of their way to speak to me. Why the fuck would you go out of your way to speak to me? I don't know you motherfuckers, but I don't know none of y'all niggas. But you go out of your way to speak to me. For what reason? There's plenty of niggas in there because you know who the fuck I am. That's why. You know exactly who I am. You see that BFTB shirt, you see that BFTB hat, you know exactly who the fuck I am. So then you go out of your way and say something to me. Hey, that was a good fight. The fuck you telling me for? Tell somebody else. Yeah, you're saying it was a good fight because you know who the fuck I am. That's why. Pussy. You know what it is. You know exactly what it is. You know exactly what it is. That's why you goofy niggas go out of your way to speak to me. I don't go out of my way to speak to none of you hoe ass niggas. You go out of your way to speak to me. Facts. Anyways, there is a reason why everybody's all out in this motherfucking, oh man, it's so crazy. I can't believe Ryan is doing this. I can't believe he's doing this, man. I can't believe Ryan, he's so brave and proud. He's so brave for accepting this. So brave. He's so brave and so proud, and he's such a warrior spirit. Listen, y'all. He's not bigger than Mario Barrios. He's not rangier than Mario Barrios. He doesn't hit as hard as Mario Barrios. He's just faster. He's just faster. That's it. He's just faster than Mario Barrios. He's not bigger. He's not rangier. He's not stronger. He ain't none of that. He's just faster. That's it. It's just faster. Kester the King is in the building. Salute. My brother James. What's up, James? Snack, I see you in the building. It's just faster, bro. And even that's debatable. Shit. Even that's debatable. But yet here we are, having a tough-ass conversation that people don't want to have at all. They don't want to have this conversation. And the reason why they don't want to have this conversation is because it's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable. It's very uncomfortable. What's up, Fifth? It's uncomfortable because it's ingrained in us to be docile. It's ingrained. It's not ingrained in us to be docile, because we are a naturally peaceful people. We're naturally peaceful. Things happen. You guys, let me explain something to you guys. The Lindsay way. What's up, Brody? I know, like I said, people are not gonna like this. They're not gonna either like it or understand it. But either way, I don't give a fuck, bro. I don't give a fuck. I'm not trying to hurt nobody's feelings. I'm not trying to hurt nobody's thought process or mindset. All right, I'm not. If you take black, just black, it is in its purest form. If you take black, just black, it's at its most peaceful form. It takes something to make it something else. That's why we are reactive. Let me say that again, because I believe these things are going over your head. If you take black, just black, just black, the color black, it is at its most natural state because everything, the melting pot, is in it. Everything. Black. When you start to remove things from it is when you start to get reactions. Black by itself is just black. It's just black. There's no reaction. There's nothing. It's just there. There is nothing. That's why you look out into the black of space and there's more black and then there's stars that twinkle, but the black doesn't do anything. It's just there. I don't know. I feel like some people are understanding what I'm saying. I definitely know Champ understanding. I definitely know Champ side understands me. But I feel like this is going over some people's head. In its most purest state, the root of everything, the root where everything grows from, the root. The root of everything is black. The root of everything. Everything. This is not racist. This is not nothing. These are just facts. The root of everything is black. This is what it is. Because you cannot get anything from itself, but you can get it from black. So if you look out into space, all the stars sit in blackness. They all sit in blackness. Talk, yeah, Champ. That's why I said, I know my nigga Champ. I know my nigga Champ know where I know he know what it is. I know he know what it is. I know it. Then people are gonna say, oh man, this is racist, man. This is racist. We just want to talk boxing. I am talking boxing. I am. It's just over some of y'all head, but I am talking boxing. Absolutely talking boxing. 100% talking boxing. 100%. You just don't grasp it. Some do, you just don't. I'm 100% talking boxing. It's just over your head. Just over your head. The root of everything is black. It's the root of everything. Everything. The tree that grows from the roots. Well, we've already established that the roots of everything are black. We've already established that. So the tree that grows from blackness. That's why it's buried under the ground. Yeah, buried under the ground. The branches that grow off the tree, you say they grow from the tree, but they actually came from the roots because the tree came from the roots. So when I'm sitting here, that's why this meme is so profound to me. This meme. Now, we can get into, Tank and Shakur and Tank and Dev and Tank and Frank. That's a whole different conversation for a whole different day. This right here is what I'm talking about. Because it's a tough conversation that needs to be addressed. It needs to be addressed. It needs to be addressed by people like myself. It needs to be addressed by people like Champ. You know what I'm saying? I would say myself more than Champ because Champ does it on a regular. He does this shit on a regular, man. He drops gems on a daily basis, multiple times a day. So it needs to come from motherfuckers like me because it doesn't come from me often. It hits different. You understand what I'm saying? If Champ's in this motherfucker beat the nail every single day, every day he beats the nail, right? So you come in this motherfucker, you see Champ hammering on a nail. All right, Champ's hammering on a nail. Ain't nothing different here. He does that every day. But if you see BFTB come in, I hit a nail. You pause and say, what the fuck is he doing? He don't hit nails every day. Man, he don't hit nails every day. Man, hold on a second. Let me look. Let me stop a minute. Let me stop a second. Let me listen to BF right quick. Let me see what the fuck BF doing because this is not what BFTB does. He don't do this. He don't beat on nails every day. Champ side beat. We know what Champ does. We know the gems this man drops on a regular basis. We know what he does. That's why BFTB is a part of the baddest brand in the land. Facts. Absolute facts. But see, now when I do it, it hits different. That hitting that nail hits different. Because I don't hit it. Just facts. It just is what it is. You see me doing something different. Now it's like, oh, damn, let me see what the fuck. Let me see what the fuck this dude talking about, bro. Let me see what this is. I sit and I look at the things that Ryan Garcia said about you can bring Obama. Right? And motherfuckers be like, man, that shit it's really not that big of a deal. Okay. on the surface, it's not that. But if you go back to the tree, if you go back to the tree where everything comes from the root, the tree that grew out grew branches in all directions. On the branch was a bud, and on that bud, when that bud opened up to show that leaf, there was a part of the leaf that was fucked up. The part of the leaf that was fucked up is what Ryan Garcia said. And we say, it's not that big of a deal. There's multiple leaves on this tree. It's not that big of a deal. Now, where did it come from, though? You're biting the hand that feeds you in multiple directions. You are downing and disrespecting and shitting on your roots because you are hanging off of a branch. Ryan Garcia is hanging off of the branch. There is a bunch of people that are on the same side of the tree. The same side of the tree. They're on that side of the tree. This tree doesn't get doesn't get that much sun. It's on the other side, right? The sun's over here. The sun's on this side. His branch is on that side. You know, so that's the reason why on this side of the tree, the people with more melanin in their skin are in more harmony with the sun. You don't necessarily need sunblock. I'm just saying, dog. I'm just saying. You don't necessarily need it. But the ones on that side of the tree who are missing that melanin, if they get that flash of sunburn. Because they're on that side of the tree. So they get that flash of sun, the wind starts blowing, their motherfucking branch turns right here, all of a sudden the sun shines on them, sunburn. So since all of those sides of the tree get sunburned when the sun shines on them, now they think I'm either better or different than the ones over here. I'm either better or different. Simply because the ones on this side get more sun, so they're used to it. They're more in line with the sun. You don't really need them. That fucking bro. I've never put that shit on. I've never put that on in my whole entire life. Every female I've ever fucked with in my whole entire life told me my skin is dope. Every single one. Like, damn, you got some pretty ass skin. You don't even do shit. I don't. I don't, bro. I just wash my face with fucking motherfucking soap and water and call it a day. I don't use all them fucking products and all that goofy shit that motherfuckers. I don't do none of that. I don't. It just is what it is. But yet here we are. Here we are. Ryan Garcia. This is why I don't fuck with him. This is why I don't like this man. Because he's blending in with a bunch of people who are on that side of the tree that really doesn't get that much sun unless there's a strong wind. And they happen to fucking get in the sunlight, get sunburned, so now they think they're better than somebody else. Because they're higher up on the same tree as I am. They're just higher up. Now here we are in this conversation right now. Here we are. Here we are in this conversation right now. Ryan Garcia, a career 135 and down fighter, career, is somehow too big for another career 135 and down fighter. He somehow wants to fight at a catchweight. He is telling you guys that Tank drained him and you're feeding into it. You're feeding into it. You're feeding into it. He drained him. He's draining him. How? How is Gervonta Tank Davis draining a career 135-pound fighter? If Gervonta Tank Davis was draining Ryan Garcia, and that's what Ryan Garcia believed, then why didn't Ryan Garcia fight a tune-up fight at 135? He could have. He literally could have fought a tune-up at 135. He could have did that. He chose not to fight nobody and gave his own excuse and reasons on why he did that. Now he's saying, he's trying to weight drain me. You literally could have fought at 135. All right, you could have fought in between when at the same time, a week before or a week after Tank fought. A week before or a week after, 2 weeks before, a month after. You could have fought at 135 some fucking bum. So all you've been fighting is bums anyway. You could have fought a fucking bum to make sure that the weight wasn't an issue. This man literally threw away a fight. He threw away a date, a time. He threw away a fight just to say he's trying to be weight drained. You fought, no, listen, bro. All right. Using the weight drain excuse, using that excuse, using that conversation, using that thought process is what happens to fighters who are established and good. You are established and good. You've been fighting at a specific weight class, you know, like what Golovkin did with Andre Ward. A guy who was fought at 168 and up his whole entire career, you want him to move down to see you. What Manny Pacquiao did to Oscar De La Hoya, a man who was fighting at 154 and up for 9 years. You brought this man all the way down to 145. That's a fact. Not a debate. That's a fact. Now everybody's quiet. Because the truth sometimes hurts. Sometimes hurts. But it is enlightening. The truth is enlightening. Sometimes hurts, but it's enlightening. All right? What Tank did is no different than what anybody else who was the A side did. It's no different. None. Canelo Alvarez has been doing it for years. Oscar De La Hoya did it multiple times. Sugar Ray Leonard did it. You said Sugar Ray Leonard was daring to be great when he made Donnie Lalonde fight him at 167 for the 175-pound title, and the only weight that he could weigh was 168. How is Tank different? Maybe y'all didn't hear what I just said, so let me say this one more time. Sugar Ray Leonard, who was the 168-pound champion at the time, made Donnie Lalonde move down to 167. 167. He had a rehydration clause of 168. That is not a debate. That is a fact. Ask Donnie Lalonde. They had a fucking catch weight where his title, the 175-pound title, was on the line and the catch weight was 167. Facts. Not a debate. That was the catch weight. And the rehydration was 168. That is also a fact. That is not a debate. I'm not making any. Those are facts. No debating. Facts. You are allowed to rehydrate 1 fucking pound for your belt. You are allowed to rehydrate to 168 for the 175-pound title. Facts. That is not a debate. But now, all of a sudden, when Gervonta Tank Davis does it and gave the man exact same thing that the IBF gives. The exact same thing, bro. He gave him the exact same thing as the IBF. It blows my fucking mind that there is people that are in here saying, "Oh man, I can't believe that. I can't. This is so fucked up, man. I can't believe Tank is doing this, man. I can't believe this." So if they would have fought at 135 and Tank was the IBF champion, Ryan Garcia would have been able to get to 145. Ryan Garcia would have been able to weigh 145. I told y'all in my morning grind. Told y'all in the morning. I heard my brother Champ Size say it again today. I told y'all in my morning grind. Told y'all what? Yesterday or today? What? I think it was yesterday. In my morning grind yesterday, I told y'all if the IBF title was on the line, it would be 10 pounds. The rehydration clauses that Canelo Alvarez gave to everybody were 10 pounds. Ryan Garcia was in the same camp as Canelo Alvarez for years. He knew exactly what was happening. Ryan Garcia actually sparred Canelo Alvarez when Canelo Alvarez was fighting Kovalev and put a rehydration clause of 10 pounds on that man. Ryan Garcia fought on the undercard against a nigga named Don't Know. He fought on the undercard of Canelo Alvarez against a nigga named Don't Know. So Ryan Garcia knew exactly what Canelo did. So while he's out here talking about, oh God, he wants to weight drain me. Why you want to weight drain me? That's what I want to know. Why you want to weight drain me? And motherfuckers are condoning this. They're okay with this. They're okay with, oh man, he can weigh 175 if he wants to. Tank's scared. He's trying to weight drain him. He wants to. Aren't y'all guys the same ones that call Tank fat? Oh, Tank's fat, man. He's so fat. Look at Tank, little fat ass. Look at Tank. Tank's fat. Tank, look at him. Look at Tank. Man, Tank, no, he too big for the weight class, man. He know. Are y'all the same ones? Well, how many times this nigga fought outside of 135? How many times has Gervonta Tank Davis fought at 140? I'm like, what are we doing, bro? What are we doing? No, BFTB, Tank fought at 140 and it's like his third fight in his career. All right. Okay. So if you're saying that Tank fought in his third fight in his career, he fought in his third fight at 140 or fourth fight at 140. What were the fights, the weights that he fought before that? 126. What were the fights he fought after that? 126. So Tank did a one-off early on in his career. Did a one-off against a fucking bum. Don't we sit here and say, oh man, Tank fighting Ramonito Gonzalez, Ramonito Ramirez, Ramonito. Don't we say this over and over? He fought a fucking bum. So now you're giving him credit for beating a fucking bum at 140? The bum he beat at 140, Mario Barrios, would stop that man in the first, second round. My homie Cerebral, appreciate you, King. Much love and respect, bro. He say for the grind, my brother. Salute to you, my brother. Came through heavy. Appreciate you, King. My OG came through heavy. Salute, OG. He say, talk your shit, BF. Salute to my OG. My homie Ben. They're saying that Devin is too big for Loma. Facts. Not going to go into that one, though. I'm going to save them for another one, but I'm going to touch it. I'm going to touch it. Just touch it. He's too big for Lomachenko. Devin Haney is too big for Lomachenko. Matter of fact, let me dive a little bit. Just a little bit. It is the exact same thing, just inverse, as what you're looking at. It's the exact same thing as the screen you're looking at, just flip the sides. Just flip the sides, bro. Just flip the sides. Just flip them. It's the exact same thing. The same thing. So Tank is trying to drain. He's trying to drain Ryan. And Devin is too big for Lomachenko. So Devin's too big. That's the same. This guy, the heavyweight. Look at this guy, the heavyweight. Oh man, Devin, he's so big. Why is Devin? Oh man, look how big Devin is, man. It's crazy. Lomachenko's past his prime. He's past it. Hey, Lomachenko's old, man. He's past prime. Yeah. I'm sitting here like, so Lomachenko's old, past his prime. And Devin Haney is too big. And y'all guys are so upset that Lomachenko, who was on the pound for pound every single time Lomachenko talked about fighting Devin, he dropped lower and lower and lower on the pound for pound list until he's completely off of it and nobody says a word. Salute to my brother Sosa. I appreciate you, King. Much love and respect to my brother in the Cashapp. Don't worry about it. Y'all gonna see that on the morning grind. Y'all gonna see that on the morning grind, bro. Y'all gonna see that on the morning grind. Y'all see it in the morning grind. I told you guys a long time ago, bro. There's a morning grind where I told you guys about this a long time ago. I told you guys, bro, the difference between fighting in a prime and past their prime. That's why all these fucking fighters, they're always talking about, oh man, we got plenty of time, let's let it marinate. And then you get past your fucking prime, whatever that number is, you're past your prime, and then the next thing you know, motherfuckers is shitting on the fighter saying, oh, well, he wouldn't have won if we fought him in his prime. If you fought that guy in your prime, so you're already making an excuse. Now, you made an excuse for Ryan. When Ryan gets knocked the fuck out, the excuse is Tank weight drained him. When Devin beats the brakes off of Loma, and he might stop that man. When Devin beats the brakes off of Lomachenko, y'all going to say he was past his prime. Devin was too big, and Lomachenko was past his prime. Y'all are the same guys that said nothing when Lomachenko ducked that man in 2018, 2019. Lomachenko, at the height of his career, height of his prime, ducked that man, blatantly ducked Devin, blatantly ducked him, went out and got an entirely different belt that don't even exist anymore. He got a belt that don't exist to duck Devin. Who's the franchise champion right now? Is anybody a franchise champion? Yeah, is anybody a franchise? Anybody? The franchise belt is gone. Completely vanished out of nowhere. Why? Because Canelo Alvarez went to 168 and became a WBC champion. That's why the belt is gone. That's why. That is a Mexican belt created for Canelo Alvarez. Can you guys imagine if Devin Haney, if the WBA created a belt for Devin Haney where he don't got to fight nobody? Or if the IBF created a belt for Devin Haney where he don't got to fight nobody? Or the WBO created a belt for Devin Haney where he has no mandatories? Can you guys imagine if Devin Haney, if the WBO put a rule in their rule books that says if you are undisputed, you have no mandatories? I mean, now the WBA champion has a mandatory every year. No, every 9 months. Unless you are the WBO heavyweight champion, which has a mandatory every year. The WBO regular champion has a mandatory every 9 months. The WBA super champion has a mandatory every 18 months. So what if they say in there, well, the WBO undisputed champion has no mandatories? I wonder how people would feel about Devin then. Would Devin still be that guy if he had no mandatories? Just asking. I'm just asking. Because Lomachenko was a mandatory. Lomachenko had no mandatories, and he was that guy. No mandatories, Lomachenko. Gave this man Lomachenko all kind of praise. He wants well, what does Ryan Garcia want? Does anybody know? Does anybody know what Ryan Garcia wants? What does he know? Ryan Garcia was Devin Haney's mandatory like 3 times. Ryan Garcia was Devin Haney's mandatory longer than Jaime Munguia was Demetrius Andrade's mandatory. And no one cared. No one cared. This man, Ryan Garcia, is on record saying that Gervonta Davis is mentally weak. He's on record saying that, oh man, listen, this fight's going to come down to ring IQ and Gervonta Davis. He always calls him Gervonta. He just can't call him Tank like everybody else. But Gervonta Davis is mentally weak. Didn't you say you have mental illness? Now, I don't know about everybody else. But if you have an illness, whatever that illness is, your illness means you're not as strong as the person without an illness, right? If I had an illness in my hands where I couldn't close my hands, I couldn't close my throwing hand. It was just open. I could barely grip a football. Then now I'm still functioning, but if you could grip a football, wouldn't you be better at throwing the football than me? If you could grip it, but I had an illness, I could use my hand, but I have an illness where I could barely grip the football. So wouldn't you be better at throwing the football than me? We can both use our hands. We can both use them. You can just grip it better than me. I can't grip it. I can barely grip it. I can barely grip it. I have an illness in my hand where I can barely grip it. You can grip it. It doesn't mean that I'm not good. It doesn't mean I can't play. I could play ball. You're just better because you don't have my illness. So how was this man saying he's mentally? No, he said it's going to take ring IQ and he's mentally weak. All right, let me say something to you guys, and I'm going to wrap this one up because I've been doing some deep shit. So let me say something to you guys. Mental illness is a thing. All right, it is. Mental illness is a thing. Now, somebody tell me how the cavemen dealt with mental illness. Somebody tell me how the Spartans dealt with mental illness. Somebody explain to me who was mentally ill in Shaka Zulu's tribe. How did Shaka Zulu deal with mental illness? How? I'll tell you. Society is weak right now. We are fucking weak as a bitch. We're weak as fuck. I'm not saying that mental illness is not a thing. I'm not saying that. I'm saying society is weak right now because we can say we're mentally ill, and because we're mentally ill, I'm not doing anything. I'm just gonna sit here and just wait until I get out of this mental illness. Hunter-gatherers didn't have that opportunity to sit there and wait. No, you had to go hunt and gather, or you were going to fucking die. That's what's going to happen. But I want you to think about that. How did cavemen, how did the Romans, how did the Byzantines, how did the Egyptians, how did Shaka Zulu, how did any one of these people, how did any one of these fucking Genghis Khan, how did anybody, these great fucking dynasties, how did they deal with mental illness? The Persians, I'll tell you how. One of two things. They either killed him or you just figured it the fuck out. You didn't sit around and say, well, my pussy hurts today, so I'm just going to get me a psychiatrist and say I got mental illness, and that's just going to be the end of it. Breathe on that. BFTB. Shout to the mighty LDBC. I'm out of here. Peace and blessings. And I appreciate everybody that came and chilled with me. Shout out to my nigga Champ side. Make sure I subscribe to the baddest lady in the brand. I'm out of here, y'all. Peace and blessings.